Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Welcome back to Weather with Sim again. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And in today's weather forecast, we're going to continue to talk about this cool down for the rest of this week. But unfortunately, this cold air isn't able to make it any farther down to the south. So you guys will unfortunately still need to be treating those heat advisories and as well as the excessive heat warnings, with respect, as we will really be seeing some dangerous heat across those areas. But we also will be going over the tropics at the end of this video because we could be seeing a major hurricane as we head into the end of August, which will be this month, and even into the beginning of September, which will be next month. So we should, already be prepared for some major hurricanes by now. So if you guys haven't gotten ready for that yet, make sure to prepare across anywhere in the East Coast or even anywhere in the Gulf of Mexico, because we will really be seeing that potential for a major hurricane as we head into September. But let's start off with today, and as you guys can see, we do expect there to be a ton of scorching hot temperatures across the southern plains heading into the southwestern United States. We're going to be seeing those highs as high as 110 degrees, so make sure to treat those heat advisories and as well as the excessive heat warnings with respect. Like I said, that means drink plenty of water, try to seek shade, wear like clothing. If you don't have like clothing, make sure it's something white because that what reflects the sun. So I hope you guys will be doing all that, and of course try to stay indoors or try to stay in an air conditioned room whenever being outside or indoors, because that's something that you guys should really be doing, because it is really going to continue to be scorching hot in a lot of those areas. But over here towards the eastern United States, we really are seeing those temperatures continuing to be in the 50s and even the lower 60s for the highs today. So it's definitely going to feel like very early fall, maybe even mid fall in some areas, as those temperatures really are below average for this time of year. So it's definitely going to feel, some pretty chilly temperatures out there, because some of these areas, like I said, are only going to be reaching the 50s. Okay, when you're talking 50s during the day, you're talking like late fall. So it's definitely gonna feel pretty good, unusual out there. So you guys can definitely get outside and enjoy it if you guys want to get away from that heat. But overall, it will be pretty chilly, so make sure to wear a light jacket and maybe even wear a coat in some areas, especially in the higher elevations. Now let's look at tonight. Okay, and tonight we are going to be seeing those lows also in the 50s, okay, which is pretty crazy, especially when you're only talking 50s during the daytime hours. So we will continue to see those temperatures in the 50s across New England, Mid-Atlantic. We might even see those 50s start to drop far down to the south across, Missouri, even Kentucky, of course, Illinois. Those areas will really likely be seeing the 50s as well. But the Ohio Valley will also already start seeing those 50s as well. So you guys across the eastern United States, especially areas north of Tennessee, will really start to feel those 50s already. You guys didn't see 50 the last few days, but now you guys are really starting to feel it. Now let's go ahead and talk about Wednesday. And as you guys can see, for Wednesday, we do expect there to be scorching hot temperatures across parts of the southern plains again, and it looks like we might even see some warmer temperatures across the southwest. So even though it might have been a few degrees cooler the last few days as we head into tomorrow, we will likely be seeing those temperatures reach 111 degrees, maybe even as high as 120 degrees, especially in those desert areas as we head into Wednesday. But look at those highs though, okay? Look at that. We will be seeing, 60s for the highs in some areas. Isn't that just crazy? Like, again, this is very unusual for this time of year. We are going to be seeing those 60s across the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, even into parts of the Mid-Atlantic and New England, just for the highs, okay? We're not talking about the lows. We're talking about those highs. So again, it's going to feel very unusual out there. as we head into the next few days as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, like I said, and even those lower 70s will even continue across, parts of the Midwest too as well. So again, we just really feel unusual out there. So it's definitely going to be something to enjoy, like I said. So get out there. You might have to wear a light jacket or a heavy coat in some areas, especially in the higher elevations, like I said, which does include the Appalachian Mountains, but it is going to feel pretty good overall. But now, let's look at Wednesday night, okay? Wednesday night, we really can't expect those temperatures to really continue into those 50s once again. And look at that, we even see those 50s for the lows drip a little bit farther down to the south. Look at that, Nashville, Tennessee could be seeing those 50-degree temperatures. We could even be seeing that across Arkansas and even Missouri. So again, you guys are really going to be feeling unusual in these areas. So again, definitely get outside and enjoy this cooler weather while it will be around. So I hope you guys will be enjoying that. Now, let's finally look at Thursday now, okay? For Thursday, we continue to see those 60s and 70s once again across, parts of the Midwest and Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, 60s and 70s across those areas. And look at Tennessee, we could be seeing those highs in the lower 70s across those areas. And then again, look at New England, we still continue to see those highs in the 50s, and we could even be seeing those temperatures as low as the mid 50s. Okay, again, that feels very unusual for this time of year across parts of New England. So again, you guys will really be feeling quite the chilly out there, as you guys may have to wear a light jacket, or you guys may need to wear a little bit of a coat out there, because again, it's really gonna be quite chilly out there. Not like really chilly like it's gonna be winter, but like chilly for the summer. Again, we don't usually see those temperatures dip that far low. Now, let's look at what we can expect for the tropics, okay? And like I said, we are going to be watching for the potential of a major hurricane as we do head into the end of August and into the beginning of September. And as you guys can see, some very active conditions appear possible as we head into the end of August, and that's kind of what we are seeing right there on the GFS model, is maybe a major hurricane right next to the Caribbean, and we are heading over, we're heading over 300 hours out, okay? This is the farthest the model goes, so sometimes it does be quite bullish, especially if you head as far out as the model can go. So obviously take this with a grain of salt. Like I said, we are going as far out as this model can go, and those models really are showing some pretty, inaccurate things at the end of them. So again, make sure to take this with a grain of salt. I do think there is a chance that we could really be seeing a major hurricane in some areas. We just don't know where. We just don't know how strong it will be. But obviously take this with a grain of salt till we do get closer, and we will continue to keep you guys updated on the tropics. Now, let's look at what we can expect for the probability of development. Like I said, we will likely, maybe see a major hurricane as we do head into the end of August and as well as the beginning of September. But again, we don't know how strong it will be. We don't know where it go. But as you guys can see, we do have a very high chance of development in the MDR region as we do head into the last week of August, anywhere from August 21st to August 27th. So definitely get ready for maybe some tropical storms, maybe even a brief hurricane across that area. But we are really concerned as we head into the extreme later part of August and into the early September, as we got a very, very likely chance of development across parts of the MDR area, which is the main development region. So we will definitely need to be watching that area even more closely by the time we head into September. So again, I hope you guys are getting prepared across the Gulf Coast and as well as the East Coast. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy today's weather forecast. I do appreciate you guys liking and subscribing and of course commenting on my winter forecast, which is very nice of you guys. So I do hope you guys will continue doing that on my other videos on my YouTube channel. But I hope you guys do have a great rest of your work week, and I will continue to keep you guys updated.